Hey dudes and chicks, and neither if those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Makeup for Lost Time. My name is Katie. Today I am going to be popping this palette's cherry. It's the Cyber Chic palette by PerPlex Beauty. It's an indie makeup brand from somewhere. I don't fucking know where, but this palette is 15 bucks. This is the color story. If you want to know what I think about this affordable palette, which I mean 15 bucks for 15 shades, that's affordable as fuck. Did we find an indie brand that we could actually afford? That's what we really want to know. And does it fucking suck? Is it worth it to fucking pay less money? We'll see. If you're interested in seeing how I got this look or my final thoughts on this palette, or if you motherfuckers just like to watch, then hang out. I'm going to start with VOLDEMORPHE JH40. It's like the VOLDEMORPHE M506, and I'm going to go into the color Decode. It's this deepest shade, and honestly, it's, ooh. I'm going to shut the fuck up right now. Ooh, that is super fucking pretty. Oh my goodness, this is really good. Well, hold on. I'm just gonna tap this above my crease. I don't know if you guys have noticed lately, just checking my camera. I don't know if you guys have noticed lately, but I've been leaving the creasing in my crease because I have been just going above my crease. So I'm just gonna take this deepest shade to about right there because I'm gonna do something a little different than what I normally do here. Well, it's not that fucking different, you guys know. And I'm just looking, getting the shape of my crease and following it. This is going to be a pretty simple look, and it's actually probably going to go really smoothly because I'm not having any problems. And I'm just tapping this. Outside edge. Oh man, I was gonna give this away, but this color alone is so fucking pretty. Holy shit. You guys see how pretty this color is? I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye, and I'm just gonna do the other eye off camera until I get to the end. I'm just kind of just barely pulling this down. Okay, now I'm going into my Wayne Goss number 19, and I'm going to go into the color Pixel. This is going to be a kind of a neutral E look for me. I mean, oh my god, this palette is awesome. So I'm just going to kind of take this along that outer edge and hope for the best. So a lot of times, like when people will be filming, they'll tell you there's, you know, a lot of kick up. I like it, some kick up, because kick up means a little bit of pigment, that you're going to have something on the brush to work with. Now, when it comes to like high quality shadows, when there's no kick up, it's not a worry. But if I was to reach into this palette, this affordable palette, and get no fucking kick up, then I would be a little nervous. And then I'm going to use a bigger brush, my ZOEVA 221. It's a little stained, but it's still good. And I'm going to go into New Wave, and I'm going to use that to blend this out. Man, this fucking palette kicks ass. This is super good. I'm really excited about this. This motherfucker ain't going nowhere. Oh, overdid it. That was not what I wished to do. Now I'm going to take my Spectrum B04, and I'm going to go into the color Electric. Not quite as much kick up on that. And I'm just gonna place this in the inner corner. And just with a really light hand, I'm going all the way up to the brow. This is a little denser than I want it to be. I'm just gonna use this AOA E126. It's this big fluffy brush to kind of blend that out. And then I'm gonna go into the color Reboot, this bright purple, and I'm gonna place that in the inner corner on this side. Yeah, that's gonna be cute. Yeah, that doesn't look great right now. I feel like that brush was a poor choice. But it's blending out just fine. I'm gonna use what I should have used in the first place for this, which is my Spectrum A08, and I'm a fucking idiot for not doing that. There we go. There, you gotta coax it. And then just kind of wiping this off. That purple, I fucked it up a little. Then I'm going back into Reboot, and I'm just gonna do this inner corner. Because I wanted to use both of these colors, and I've been doing so many pink and purple looks lately that I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I didn't want you guys to be so fucking bored. Be like, oh great, another pink and purple look. Ooh, that looks fucking pretty. So this purple is working pretty nicely. I feel like I fucked it up, so I can't really tell. It's a little tiny bit, like on my monitor, I feel like it looks a little bit rough, but in my mirror, it looks pretty fucking good, so. Just going back into electric now. Man, that looks fucking beautiful. I'm going to use that AOA E126, this like the fluffy brush, and just kind of cleaning it. So I'm going to see, this is getting a little creasing right there, but as I said, I don't even care about that anymore because I don't really work to prevent that at this stage. I just like go above it. And I notice, you know, for a really long time, I would watch people's videos and they would tell you go in the crease, and you could never really, it's kind of inconsistent. It was like a kind of a crapshoot of what that meant. And so I never really could tell. And what the truth is that's personal for each person. But for me, there's no point in me going in the crease because I have hooded eyes. So if I go directly in the crease, everything that goes there is just going to disappear. So I just go above the crease to make it look like I have a little more lid space and that my shadow is a little higher up. Shadow, not my eyeshadow, but the shadowy, the darkest parts of my look. Just in case you need to know that. Fuck, I did. I needed to know it. Here I am 2 fucking years later going, uh-huh. Seriously, I feel like this color alone makes this palette worth it. It's super unique. I'm going to go into the color Pixel again with my Wayne Goss number, whatever the fuck, 19, to blend this out. That looks very nice. And then with my ZOEVA 221, I'm going back into New Wave, that pinkish color. And I'm really going to tap the fuck out of my brush because this motherfucker was overbearing as shit. I'm not going to tap into that again. And I'm just blending this in. And then taking that Spectrum and pulling this. Okay, and I'm going to do the other eye off camera. Now I'm going to put on my NYX glitter primer with this AOA E131 because this is where the rubber's really going to meet the road. We're going to find out what this motherfucker got. And with my JESSUP 234, I'm going to go into the color Culture. Man, I've been really drawn to fucking colors like this lately. That's pretty. And then I'm going to go into the color Thrilla on the back side, which you guys know I fucking hate doing. I feel like this looks very similar to that look I did with the Tahiti. Not sure. Except on this, I did it with a $15 palette. And with my JH whatever. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so this is where we are so far. I'm going to do the lower lash line. I'm going into the color Decode, that darkest color with this VOLDEMORPHE JH, whatever the fuck, 40. How many times do you guys think I need to use these brushes to actually remember what the fuck they are? Okay, it's coming together. Whew. I'm going to use my Spectrum A12, and I'm going to go into the color Electric, this pink, and I'm going to bring this around town. Bring it around town.
Now it's time to bring it around town. Bring it around town.
Yeah. And I'm gonna clean it off. Do the same with the Reboot, the purple. And I'm just being super gentle and using a really light touch because I don't want to fucking have a big... I want it to just be like where the bottom of the last blending shade is gonna be down there. Because this is already crazy as fuck, I think. I mean, like I said, don't ever judge a look until it's finished. But right now, I'm like, ah! And now I'm gonna go into, what am I doing? I'm gonna use my ZOEVA 221 and I'm gonna go into the color New Wave, but it's like I just barely tapped that in there because I kind of wish I wouldn't have even done that. What else could I have used though? And I'm just kind of bringing it up to where the bottom of that pink is. Man, that's really all tying together with that highlighter that I used. I used the Nomad Cosmetics highlighter, the pink one. And many of you know I haven't really liked that at all. So I'm just getting, because that purple is so much darker than the pink, I'm trying to get it good and blend into that like orchid shade that is New Wave. It's like neon orchid. I just tapped in a little bit more. Okay, I like that. So I was just using the corner of the brush and now I'm kind of flattening it out because I want that to be, I'd rather have that orchid shade because you can see that I got rid of the harsh line right there. And I'd rather have it bigger right there with orchid than not well blend with the purple. So I'm just kind of evening it out. I like it. What do you guys think? And now I'm gonna use my LUXIE 250 and I'm just gonna take that and I'm just gonna blend everything because my VOLDEMORPHE, my Jaclyn Hill magic brush is dirty. Man, that looks pretty. I always choose poorly on the inner corner highlight, I feel like. So I'm gonna take my JESSUP 231 Petite Crease Brush and I'm gonna go into the color LBR. And I think that will be the right choice. These shadows are super duochromy and nice. And yeah, that is the...
Oh, there's the money shot, baby.
I'm glad I chose that. I'm gonna spray this. Okay. And then I'm going to use the color Realist, not Realist. And I'm going to use that for my brow bone highlights. Just because I just want to see what it looks like. I'll use my JESSUP 226 and I'm going to go into Realist. And I'm just going to... Oh, that looks nice. And with my LUXIE 250, I'm just gonna blend that out. And I think I'm gonna go in with this big beely pointy motherfucker. And I'm just gonna go into the color Decode and I'm gonna take that along my lower lash line just to kind of deepen it up right up till... Okay, this is it. So I'm gonna go finish my face and I'll be back when I'm done. Sorry it took so long. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I used this lip gloss. It's the Modern Rebel Multi-Dimensional Lip Strobe in the color X. It's by PerPlex as well, and I got it to go with this, and honestly, it really does have a multi-dimensional effect that I thought looked super cute. And I used my LA Girl Neon Shockwave in the color Pop on my waterline, and then I used my Rouge and Rogue Eye Wigs in Slayer, and dude, I fucking think I look cute as fuck. So the final verdict is this palette does not suck. It is really fucking good. And I used a lot of the shades. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's so inexpensive. You can stick your nail in it with no regret. I used 9 shades out of 15. And I feel like it performed really well. For $15, for 15 shades, $1 a shade, fuck, you can't beat it. The palette is a fucking adorable. The color story is fucking adorable. I mean, you can't beat it. I feel like this PerPlex brand is really fucking good. I'll leave the link to purchase this palette listed below. I think it's totally affordable and it's totally worth your while. And honestly, I think it's a really good dupe for a lot of things that I'm not gonna say. It is a cute, fucking good performing pink and purple palette with really cool colors. And I feel like the shimmers are like pretty blinding and actually like pretty multi-dimensional. So yeah, super stoked about it. Like, go get this. Run and get it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this look or if you just like my sparkling personality, my boyish charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. Thank you so much for watching. You guys could have been anywhere, but you were here spending your precious time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later.